Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Spectacular Sunglasses Man here, and welcome to 5 CDs that you should have in your collection. I got 5 CDs here, and we're going to get straight to them. But before I get into those, if you haven't yet subscribed, please click the subscribe button. Also, like and comment. It really helps out my channel a lot. Now, let's get into the 5 CDs. The first one is from Talk Talk. They're an 80s synth pop band that I love. Now, I didn't like their later material such as Laughing Stock, which got really good reviews, but I love this album, The Party's Over. And of course, Talk Talk was known for It's My Life, and that's not on this album, but this is my favorite album from them. I love the song called Talk Talk. And the sound on this album is just so good. It's so 80s. I know the back's kind of hard to see there. I really love this song. My favorite song on the whole album, called Mirror Man. It's so catchy. I love it so much. I'm going to go through my favorites here. It's So Serious is great. And the song Have You Heard the News? Such a great song. And they just have such good sound to them. They're one of my favorite 80s bands. And I'll never get tired of this album. You should own this one. So that's the first one there. Let's get right into the next one. Now, I've displayed this album before on what I'm listening to now, but I'm going to tell you guys, you should definitely own this album in your collection, this CD from Portishead. Now, they are known for their song Sour Times off their first album, but this album is just so different from what I usually listen to, like rock music and like rap metal, but this is laid back trip hop. Beth Gibbons' voice is just haunting and just amazing, and the hip hop samples are great. You can't go wrong with this album. It's nice and mellow, laid back, puts you in a good mood. At least I think it does, even though some of the songs can be dark at times, but it just, I can listen to it 2 or 3 times in a row and not get bored with it. I love this album. Gonna listen to it all the time, and I love it. So Portishead, definitely, I want to get their other 2 albums. Never get tired of Portishead and that album. I'll be listening to it forever. Gonna be one of my go-to CDs. Okay, my third pick, Rage Against the Machine, Evil Empire. Now, this album is their second album. It features Bulls on Parade, which is one of their hugest hits. I'm not going to say hit, but it was definitely one of the biggest songs. Now, my favorites on this album, of course, the the first song, People of the Sun, is great. Of course, Bulls on Parade is just rocking. Viet Now is great. Snake Charmer, Down Rodeo, I love it. Without a Trace, and Year of the Boomerang. So this album, you know, Zach De La Rocha's vocals are just amazing over Tom Morello's. Just his guitar sound is just unmatched and so original. This album will get your heart going and just will pump you up. This album is like coffee to me in the morning. Just I throw it on, I'm good to go when I'm awake. So definitely get some good rap metal there, some good rap rock. The next album from one of my favorite bands, Led Zeppelin. This is Led Zeppelin II. This one is probably my favorite Led Zeppelin album. It features the song Whole Lotta Love, which was one of their biggest songs. I also love Thank You, Heartbreaker, and Living Loving Maid. They go along back to back. When I hear those songs on the radio, they usually play them that way, back to back. And I also love the song Ramble On and Moby Dick. The drum solo on Moby Dick is amazing. John Bonham is amazing. This album, definitely have in your collection if you're a classic rock fan. Here's the back of it here. So basically I went through my Led Zeppelin phase, then it was 311, and now it's Ween. So my 3 favorite bands. So it will go in order of my favorites: 311, Ween, Led Zeppelin. Even though I found those bands out in a different order. So you definitely should have this one in your collection. Pretty much all Led Zeppelin's albums you should have in your collection. And lastly, I was just talking about these guys, Ween. It took me a while to get into these guys, but they're just so different. Every song sounds a little different from the last, just like Led Zeppelin and 311. That's why I love these bands. This album is called Quebec. Came out in 2003. I love the opening track, It's Gonna Be a Long Night. It sounds like Motorhead. Gets me going. I love Transdermal Celebration, the third track. That guitar solo by Ween, Diener, in the middle of it. Oh, it's amazing. Check it out. I enjoy So Many People in the Neighborhood. These are just my favorites. I enjoy all the songs, but Tried and True is great. Happy Color Marbles starts off happy, like the title, but then it just gets really dark and rockin'. I love it. And Chocolate Town and The Argus and Captain also. I can't forget Captain. So this is a great CD too from Ween. I love these guys. They're just so good. And like I said, that guitar solo on Transdermal Celebration, probably one of the best guitar solos I've ever heard, to be honest. It really is. So, those are 5 CDs you should have in your collection. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and share this out on social media. And I really appreciate it. And I will see you all really soon. Take care.